Hey there, welcome back. This is Math, Chapter 3, Lesson 7, Divide Decimals by Whole Numbers. We'll start with reviewing Lesson 6. Get your math notebooks out, pause the video, show me all of the work to these 5 problems. Remember that you're estimating each quotient, you're not doing the long division. Look for compatible numbers. Check your answers here. Press play when you're ready to continue. Essential question: how can estimating be helpful? What will we learn today? To divide a decimal by a 1-digit number and a 2-digit number. Find 6 8/10 divided by 2. So here we're visualizing a bar diagram of what 6 8/10 broken into 2 equal parts looks like. Estimate. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 6 8/10 divided by 2 turns out to be 3 4/10. 6 ones divided by 2 is 3 ones. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 6 8/10 divided by 2 equals 3 4/10. Compared to the estimate, the quotient is reasonable. We estimated 3, it came out 3 4/10. We're good. Here's another problem. Find 45 9/10 divided by 3. 45 9/10 goes inside the bracket. 3 is the divisor outside of the bracket. Show all of your work in your notebook. Pause. Press play when you're ready to continue. Number 2, find 7 7/10 divided by 14. Estimate. 10 divided by 10 equals 1. So they rounded both of those to 10. This is one of the times where the book confuses even me. 7 7/10 divided by 14 is 55 hundredths. Place the decimal point. When there's a decimal point in the dividend, it goes straight up into the quotient. Straight up like a balloon at a birthday party. Annex a 0 and continue dividing. So when they subtracted and had a 7, they put a 0 in the dividend and brought it down so they could continue dividing until they got this stop sign, which is a 0 in your subtraction. 7 7/10 divided by 14 equals 0 55 hundredths. Compared to the estimate, the quotient is reasonable. We guessed it would be 1. We rounded up on both of them, so 1 was a high estimate, and we got a little more than half, so it's reasonable. Here's another example. 8 69 hundredths divided by 22. Pause. Do all the work in your math notebook. Press play when you're ready to continue. Number 3, Lynn is mailing a care package to his brother. The table gives the cost for mailing packages. If Lynn's care package weighs 3 pounds, how much is the cost per pound? So we have the weight in pounds over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. The cost for 1 pound is $4.80. For 2 pounds, notice that it's not 2 times 480, it's just a little bit more, 563. For 3, it's 674, and for 4 pounds, it's $7.87. To find the cost per pound, divide $6.74 by 3. 674 divided by 3. Because Lynn's care package weighs 3 pounds. 674 divided by 3. Down here we have a 2 as our subtraction answer. We need to annex a 0 in the dividend, bring it down, and continue dividing. The remainder will never be 0. That's called a non-terminating decimal. Round 2 and 246 thousandths to 2 and 25 hundredths, because hundredths are the smallest denomination used in money. There's no such thing as a thousandths of a dollar. It costs about $2.25 per pound to mail the package. So they just had to round off right there, but they still use the word about. Check. Use a bar diagram and multiplication to check your work. Here's a bar diagram showing 675 broken into 3 equal chunks. 225 times 3 equals 675. 675 is approximately 674, which was our estimate. And here's another example. 674 was not the estimate, sorry. Meg is purchasing lumber to build a porch. The table shows the cost of the boards. If Meg buys a 12-foot board, how much does it cost per foot? So a 6-foot board is $3.56. An 8-foot board is $4.66. And they want to know, for a 12-foot board, I'm going to pay $6.48, but how much was that per foot? So you're going to take the total cost, $6.48, divide it by 12 to find how much for one. Pause the video while you show all your work in your math notebook. Press play when you're ready to continue. Number 4, Ryan and his sister are sharing the cost of a video game. The video game costs sorry. Getting a drink. Here we go again. Ryan and his sister are sharing the cost of a video game. The video game costs $28.60. If Ryan saved $20 to buy the game, how much does he have left after paying his share? Determine how much Ryan will pay. $28.60 divided by 2, because it's Ryan and his sister are sharing. So the cost shared with 2 is $14.30 each. This one was a terminating decimal. We did get 0 as a subtraction answer. Place the decimal point. The decimal point in the dividend goes straight up into the quotient. Straight up like a balloon at a birthday party. Ryan's share is $14.30. Determine how much Ryan will have left. If he started with $20, he subtracts what he spent, $14.30, he's going to get $5.70. Be careful with subtraction like this. There's lots of borrowing. Ryan has $5.70 left. Here's another example. Elena and her sister are sharing the cost of a digital camera. The camera cost $88.50. If Elena saved $50 to buy the camera, how much does she have left after paying her share of the camera? Press pause. Show me all your work in your math notebook. Press play when you're ready to continue. How did what you learned today help you answer the essential question? How can estimating be helpful? Your ticket out the door. Anina bicycled 13 5/10 miles in 5 days. She rode the same number of miles each day. How many miles did Anina bicycle each day? Show all your work in your math notebook. Bring it to the group. That's all for now.